So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to divide a number by a fraction. I have divided this division. These all are division. I have divided this division into three parts. First part I have taken division of a whole number by a fraction. So, and second part is division of a fraction by a whole number. Third part is division of a fraction by a fraction. So let's take first one, divide a whole number by a fraction. Understand first one, this one. Let's move on the question here. So let's take first question here. 14 divided by 2 over 3. As I have taken divide a whole number, 14 is a whole number, and I am going to divide this 14 by 2 over 3. How to divide this one? So take 14 and just write down over 1. So this whole number, make it as fraction. Okay. And then this division will turn to change this division sign to multiplication. And then you have changed the division sign to multiplication. Then flip the second fraction. Flip means take the reciprocal of 2 over 3, which means we have to write down, instead of 2 over 3, write down 3 over 2. Now here multiply across. It means here is a fraction multiplication of fraction. Fraction multiplied by fraction rule says you have to multiply numerator of first fraction by the numerator of second fraction. So here you have to write it down, 14 multiplied by 3 over 1 multiplied by 2. Now here 14, so you can multiply 14 multiplied by 3 and divided by 2 multiplied by 1. You can make it easy now. Take the factor of 14. Factor of 14, instead of 14, can I write 2 multiplied by 7? So 14, instead of 14, write down 2 multiplied by 7, which is same as 14, and then write down 3 over 1 multiplied by 2. Now here you can see here, this is 2 and 2, we can cancel it out. Now what will be the answer? 7 multiplied by 3, 21, and over 1, which is 21 is your final answer. So here I am going to explain you, if you have everything multiply by in the numerator and denominator, you can cancel it out. But if you have 2 minus 3 multiplied by 2 over 3 multiplied by 4, you can't cancel 3 and this 3. This will be wrong. You should have here everything in multiplication. Then you can cancel 2 by 3 by 4. So then you can cancel this 2 and 2 and this 3 and 3. Your answer will be 3 over 4. So don't make this mistake here. Now I'm going to take second part, which is division of a fraction by a whole number. Division of a fraction by a whole number. Take a fraction. Division of a fraction, take a fraction. I'm going to take fraction 36 over 9 divided by 6. Okay. Now how to do this one? Write first fraction as it is, which is 36 over 9. Write down this divide and make 6 whole number as fraction by adding 1 underneath, 6 over 1. Now next step will be 36 over 9 and change this division sign to multiplication. So here it will be multiplication, and change this fraction. Here we change this division sign. We have to do change in the second fraction as well. So here flip this fraction, which means write down the reciprocal of 6 over 1, which will be 1 over 6. Now multiply across 36 by 1, 36 multiply by 1 and over 9 multiply by 6. Write down in the simplified form, which is here big number is 36 here. So instead of 36, write down all the factors of 36. So how to find factors of 36? Let's understand here. Take the prime number, which is smallest number is 2, which is prime number as well. So 2 multiplied by 18 will give you 36. Then 2 multiply, again take 2 multiplied by 9 will give you 18. Then 9, so we can't take 2 now because 9 is not divided by 2. So we should take 3 here. 3 by 3 is 9. Now 3 by 1. So whatever number you got here, instead of 36, write down all the number and give multiplication sign. 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. This is your 36. And then multiply by 1 and divided by 9. So this is big number. Write down all the factors of 9. So find out factors of 9. As 9 is not divided by 2, so we will take 3. So 3 by 3, 3 multiplied by 3 will give you 9. Again take 3, 3 multiplied by 1 will give you 3. Here for 9, we will write down, instead of 9, we will write down 3 multiplied by 3. Then give multiplication sign, and for 6, write the factors of 6 as well. So 6 can be divided by 2. So write down 2 multiplied by 3 will give you 6. Then again take 3 multiply by 3 by 1 will give you 3. So write down this 2 by 3 instead of this 6. So 2 multiplied by 3. Now you can see multiplication sign at the top and all the sign is multiplication sign at the bottom. So you can cancel, then you can cancel this 2 and this 2, and no 2 is there in the at the bottom, so you can't cancel it now. Now you can cancel this 3 and this 3. Again you can cancel this 3 one by one. Now what will be your answer? Write down what is left at the top. 2 multiply by this 1, and at the bottom only 3 is there. So 2 multiply by 1 is 2 and over 3. So this is your final answer. Now I'm taking third part, which is divide a fraction by a fraction. Take first question here. So this is a fraction 45 over 3, which I'm going to divide it by 6 over 5. So as you can see, divide a fraction. This is a fraction by a fraction. How to divide? Write down 45 over 3 as it is. First fraction as it is, and change the division sign to multiplication. Change this division sign to multiplication. Then write down the second fraction. Don't write down as it is. Flip the fraction. Flip means reciprocal. Take the reciprocal of 6 over 5, which will be 5 over 6. Now same process, multiply across, which is 45 multiplied by 5 over 3 multiplied by 6. Now you can multiply and divide, but make it simple. Simplify the question here. So write all the factors of 45, find out factors. So 45 will divide by 2? No, so we can't take 2. So here you can take 3. So 3 multiplied by 15 will give you 45. Now again we can't take 2, we can divide 15 by 3. So 3 by 5 will give you 15. Then you can take 5 by 1. So whatever numbers you are getting here, instead of 45, write down all the 3 numbers here. So 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Now write down 5. As 5 is a prime number itself, so we can't find any factor here. Now write down this 3. 3 is also a prime number and small number. For 6, you can find the factors. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. 3 multiplied by 1. So this 2 number will come here instead of 6. So for 6, we will write it down 2 multiplied by 3. Now see which we can cancel it out at the top and bottom. So this 3 and 3 we can cancel it out. Again this 3 and this 3 we can cancel it out. Now whatever number left, just multiply. 5 multiplied by 5 will give you 25 over here only 2. So this is your final answer. So let's take another example here. Question number 2. Question number 2 I'm going to take. Now, this time I'm going to take 26 over 13 divided by 15 over 3. Find it out. Write down first fraction as it is, which is 26 over 13. Change the division sign to multiplication, which will be multiplication, and flip this fraction, which will be, instead of 15 over 3, we will write down 3 over 15. Then multiply. Now here multiplication of fraction by fraction, multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 26 multiply by 3 over 13 multiply by 15. Now for 26, what we will write it down? Find out factors of 26. We can divide 26 by 2 and we will get it 2 by 1 is 2, 2 by 3. So 13 multiplied by 2 will 26. Now 13 is also a prime number. We can't find any factor of prime number. So 13 will be multiplied by only 1, will give us 13. So here is two numbers. Instead of 26, we will write it down 2 multiplied by 13 and the second number is 3 over here 13. We can't find any factor of 13 because 13 is a prime number. So here is 13, and for 15 find out 15 factors of 15. So 15 is not divided by 2, so we can't divide 15 by 2. We will take 3. So 3 by 5 is 15 and 5 is a prime number, so take 5 by 1. So these two number, instead of this 15, we will write it down 3 by 5. Now check whether we can cancel it out at the top and bottom. So 2 is at the top, no 2 is at the bottom, so leave 2. Here we can see 13 is there and 13 at the bottom as well. So 13 and 13 cancel it out. Then 3 and 3 we can cancel. So in the numerator we can see only 2 left, and in the denominator we can see only 5 left. So we have 2 over 5 is the correct answer. Now let's take one more example here. Now take here 6 over 2. 6 over 2 divided by 3 over 5. Do it here same way. Take first fraction as it is, 6 over 2. Change the division to multiplication sign and flip this 3 over 5, which will be 5 over 3. Multiply across, 6 multiplied by 5 over 2 multiplied by 3. Instead of 6, we can write it down this 2 by 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 and write down this 5 over 2 by 3. 2 multiplied by 3. We can cancel this 2 and 2. We can cancel this 3 and 3. What we can have left here? Only 5 at the top. So this is your answer. Now let's take one more example here. Now I'm going to take 9 over 21 divided by 30 over 10. Now apply the same rule. Take first fraction as it is, 9 over 21. Change division sign to multiplication and flip the second fraction, which will be 10 over 30. Now fraction multiply by fraction, multiply across, 9 over multiply by 10 over 21 multiply by 30. Now as we can see 9 here, so instead of 9 we can write it down. Find the factors of 9. So 3 by 3 is 9, then 3 by 1. So we will write it down, instead of 9 we will write it down 3 multiplied by 3. And find the factors of 10. So 10 will divided by 2. So 2 multiplied by 5 will give us 10. Then 5 multiplied by 1 is give us 5. So instead of 10, I'm going to write 2 multiplied by 5 over this 21. Find out factors of 21. Here I'm going to find it out, factors of 21. So 21 is divided by 3. So 3 multiplied by 7 is 21, and then 7 divided by only 7. 7 divided by 1 is 7. 7 multiplied by 1 is 7. So this two number we will write it down instead of this 21, which will be 3 multiplied by 7. Now we need to find out factors of 30 as well here. So find out factors of 30 here. So this we can divide by 2. So 2 multiplied by 15 is 30, and then 3 divided by 5, 3 multiplied by 5 is 15, then 5 multiplied by 1. So we will write down, instead of 30, we will write down 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Now cancel from the numerator and denominator one by one. So I can see this 3 and this 3 cancel. So again take second number is 3 and this 3 we can cancel. This 2 and this 2 we can cancel, and this 5 and this 5 we can cancel. Now you can see at the top every number is cancelled, no number is there, but don't make any mistake by thinking that 0 is here, but because 1 is still at the top. Don't make any mistake. So here is 1 over only 7 left. So you have answer here 1 over 7. So here you can ask question here, no number at the bottom. So you can write it down here 5 over 1, but nothing, no need to write 5 over 1. Denominator always, if any number is there, always there will be 1 there. So no need to write here 4 only. But if you have 1 over 9, you can't say only 9. You have to write 1 at the top. So 1 over 7 is the final answer here.